Hey there, everybody. What is going on? So, this is kind of interesting. I was doing some research. I was wanting to find extra space on my hard drive, make sure things weren't being used that didn't need to be used. And as I was doing this research, I found something kind of interesting. Actually, pretty interesting. I found a hidden file, a file I had no idea was even there, that's on my computer, that's really not needed. And guess what? This file is using over 12 gigs of space. And you know what? Chances are you've got this file on your computer as well, and it's using just as much space, if not more. I'm Sean with the Tech Gremlin Warrior, and I'm going to show you how to find this file. And I'm going to discuss whether or not you should even delete this file. I'm going to show you how to delete the file. And more importantly, I'm going to show you how to get the file back if you decide, hey, I don't like what this is doing. All right, this is not going to hurt your computer. Again, completely safe. Nothing wrong with deleting this big, huge file. And again, you can completely reverse it if need be. So let's go over and I'm going to show you how to find this Hibernation file. Let's check this out. So when you go into your File Explorer on Windows 11, you want to go and navigate to your C drive. I'm there already. A couple things you need to do in order to actually find this file, to even see if it's even on your computer. Chances are, again, it is. It's kind of something that Windows does automatically. And it's your Hibernation file, all right? And let me show you what I'm talking about. We're in the File Explorer. If you go up to this View option right here, click on that. And then right down here, very, very bottom, is a Show option. And I'm hovering over that Show option right now. And at the very bottom of that navigation pane is Hidden Items. Click on Hidden Items. All right, so a handful of files showed up. Next, what you want to do is go up to these three dots, and I'm hovering over it now. It says See More. Click on that. And then you want to go all the way down to Options. Once in Options, you have three different tabs open up in your folder's Options. And you want to go to View. Okay. Once on View, you can scroll down and there's going to be a checkbox, and it's kind of hard to find everything here, but it's not very far down. You start off at the very top with files and folders, and if you scroll down, you got this hidden files and folders, and right in here, right there, is hide protected operating system files recommended. Go ahead and uncheck that. You've got this little warning sign, lets you know that, hey, you're about to show some hidden file system files. Go ahead and click on Yes. Again, not going to hurt anything. And then go ahead and click on Apply. And then OK. And the file that I'm looking at right here is this right here, hiberfil.sys. Okay. If you don't have the option to see the size, this size is in kilobytes, and it's kind of hard to translate that into gigabytes. But what we're showing right now is, according to this, it's 13.3 gigabytes. Another thing you can do is actually click on the file, and then over here you have this top right hand corner is the little details, and if you click on that, it opens up the details for that. If you don't see the details, it's because you go over here to View and you click on it, and right here is the details pane. You could have Preview pane on instead. Okay, I just clicked on Preview pane. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to scroll all the way down to Details pane, and I'm going to click on that again. And again, what I'm showing here is right now, this has converted this 13,306,640 kilobytes. It's converted it to gigabytes. And so what we're looking at here is 12.6 gigabytes is how much space this file is using on my computer. Okay. If you don't have that, another way of finding out the file size is just to right click on it and do Properties, and then right here, size 12.6. Okay. So before we do anything, what is this for? All right. So Windows will create this file for you for fast startups. In this day and age, most people are using SSD drives, and the startups are already pretty fast. Okay. And will it be a little bit slower? Yes, maybe two or 3 seconds more to start up, and that might be a deal breaker for some people. However, if you're okay with it, it's recommended, and some people claim that you get a smoother running system when you use a normal startup. It's just allowing Windows to start up and configure everything properly when you turn off this fast startup and you just have a more stable system. That's what they say. For me, the biggest thing here was just removing this file. And again, if it turns out, man, this is just too long now, you can come back in and restart it. The other thing is if you hibernate a lot. So people that are using laptops, if you use the hibernation in a laptop, chances are this might not be a file that you want to delete. I put my computer to sleep on a regular basis. Not a big deal. This going to sleep will still work just fine. Okay. So now the question is, how the heck do we delete this file? All right. So go all the way down into your start menu and right click on that. And then once in here, start typing CMD, and that's going to be the command prompt. And I know this is kind of scary. I'm not one that likes to work with command prompt because I just don't have things memorized, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to walk you through what you've got to type and move this file. And again, I will show you also what to type if you want to add it back. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to do a run as administrator. I'm going to get a little warning, a little user access control. You want to go ahead and click on yes. Okay. Now, once in here, we have a command we want to run. And it's just a little short command. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just type it in. I've got it copied. I'm going to paste it in. And right there, this is powercfg space and then a minus sign or a dash H as in hotel. And again, I'll make sure that we can see this off. And this is going to turn it off. And when it does, it's going to remove that file. All right. And I'm just going to hit return. Okay. Did you guys see that? It disappeared. It's gone. Just like that. It disappeared. How cool is that? Now, if you go and start running your system and you find, man, this is starting up a little bit slower than normal. I really don't like it. I want that back. It's the same command. I'm going to paste it in. Only this time, you just type in on. Okay. And then it'll recreate that file. Okay. So that's how to go and find that hibernation file on Windows 11 and how to delete it and how to recover 12 gigs, maybe even more on your computer. It varies, but how to recover 12 gigs of space on your Windows 11 computer. And again, how to turn it back on if you're feeling like, yeah, I'd kind of like to have it on. All right. So there you go. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.